Minister Amit Shah says Ministry of Home Affairs has recommended immediate suspension of free movement regime with Myanmar. Nine-member delegation of Kuki group from Manipur met with MHA team raising concern over scrapping of free movement regime with Myanmar. In fresh bout of violence, suspected Kuki militants fired several rounds and bomb at Sendam Tirang area in Imphal West district. No report of any casualties so far. Counter-blockade launch on Imphal Mori Road against Kuki volunteers. Technopal districts ban on sale of essential items to state security forces in Mori. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Ministry of Home Affairs MHA recommends immediate suspension of free movement regime FMR with Myanmar. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today informed on social media X that the Ministry of Home Affairs has decided that the free movement regime between India and Myanmar be scrapped to ensure the internal security of the country and to maintain the demographic structure of India's northeastern states bordering Myanmar. The Union Home Minister said since the Ministry of External Affairs is currently in the process of scrapping it, MHA has recommended the immediate suspension of the FMR. It may be mentioned that the Union Home Minister on Tuesday evening informed on X that the Modi government is committed to building impenetrable borders. It has decided to construct a fence along the entire 1,643-kilometer-long Indo-Myanmar border, and to facilitate better surveillance, a patrol track along the border will also be paved. Out of the total border length, a 10-kilometer stretch in Mori, Manipur, has already been fenced. Furthermore, two pilot projects of fencing through a hybrid surveillance system (HSS) are under execution. They will fence a stretch of 1 kilometer each in Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur. Additionally, fence works covering approx 20 kilometers in Manipur have also been approved, and the work will start soon. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Tombi Biren expressed gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah for their commitment to securing the country's borders. On his social media post, the Chief Minister said the decision to scrap the free movement regime FMR between India and Myanmar, as recommended by Ministry of Home Affairs, is crucial for the country's internal security and demographic integrity of northeast states. He termed the centre's decision as yet another historic decision in curbing illegal immigration and strengthening country's internal security after the recent announcement to fence the 1,643-kilometer Indo-Myanmar border by Government of India. The Chief Minister also chaired a meeting at CM Secretariat today to deliberate on the measures and renewed strategies to tackle illegal poppy cultivation in Manipur. Manipur Chief Secretary, personnel from Manipur Police Department, NCB, and officials from Forest Department, MARSAC and Forensic Science were present in the meeting. And Biren reiterated that the state government stands firm with its commitment to completely uproot drugs menace and curb poppy plantation. Kokomi spokesperson Kurizam Athoba expresses confidence that smuggling of drugs and arms trafficking to Manipur would be controlled with the scrapping of the FMR. Speaking to media at Kokomi office in Lamphel Park today, Athoba said United Naga Council and Kokomi in 2019 jointly submitted a memorandum to Prime Minister and Home Minister of India for the same. He also stressed the need for immediate implementation of NRC in Manipur to curb illegal immigration.
lamdam asigi lam amadi magi jaga singda mafam singda mitomna thomjilakpadagi ngasi oireiba phibam asi India government na mawong amada masi acknowledge tawrakanda haiba problem asi cross border activities amadi ngamkhai sambal mapung phajana khajandaba free movement regime kilometer 33 ekhoirom side tu 33 che chang yauduna changba yaba asona kan 33 chatpa yaba haiba dung loba chanabi aduna maram oirakanda lamdam asida demography gi achoba threat ama lakpa amadi mitop na lan tasenba manba adumba phibam ama yorokpa aduna punamak asigi issue sing asi resolve tawnanaba honabada samal khajanba amadi koigi free movement regime kakthatpa isina issue asibu losananaba honabada achauba mateng ama oigani haibasi India government na acknowledge tawbani haidana koi logjai.
Shiva Sena Manipur Pradesh President M. Tombi also expresses happiness over Union Home Minister Amit Shah's decision to entirely fence Indo-Myanmar border and immediate suspension of free movement regime. Addressing the media at the party office in Babupara, Imphal today, M. Tombi said the centre must work fairly to sort out the long-drawn crisis in Manipur. He expressed disappointment over Prime Minister Narendra Modi's failure to visit Manipur and silence on Manipur unrest even during his recent Assam visit. Tombi slammed the centre for not listing any Kuki militant groups in unlawful groups and asked for reason behind it. He said people are aware that Sioux Kuki militant groups are involved in anti-social activities along the national highways. In connection with unrest in the state, Tombi had visited Delhi and submitted a 5-point memorandum to the Prime Minister, Union Home Minister, BJP National President and Shiva Sena MP Rahul Shewale. Tombi said the memorandum demands for Indo-Myanmar border fencing, National Highway Protection Force, abrogation of Sioux Pact with Kuki militants, amendment of Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reforms Act 1960, and resettlement of displaced victims at their respective homes.
Sigi Thasiki Kungamapanda, Kuki Gishu, Tonariba Sigi Matam, Loigadavani, Shiv Sena Miam Luna, Makata extent of Wither and Aba, Karikuma extent of Rabati, communal Raivodashi, Loshanba Palm, the Habaki, Adugi, Portado, Ikoi, Manpur Miam, the Logan Habasimaga, I Madama Tamjare, Lorena, Atumatamda, Ikoi, Labor Central Government, Sigi, Matang Siga Lorena, politically worry Shanaba, I'm going to try to invite Torkani. Haibagi, I'm going to ingit ama, when a piracle later, Handak Chapadi, I Aruibama, Koi, Watam the Ganeva.
A 9-member delegation of Kuki groups from Manipur met with a team of Ministry of Home Affairs in New Delhi on Wednesday. According to media reports, the Kuki delegation raised concerns over the decision to scrap the free movement regime with Myanmar. The January 24 Kangla meet between Arambai Tengol and Meitei legislators issues over power outages in Churachandpur and Fairjol districts, among others. The meeting, which lasted for 3 hours, was led by MHA Northeast Advisor A.K. Mishra and officials of Intelligence Bureau. The officials of the ministry reportedly assured the delegation that their issues would be conveyed to the higher authorities. The Kuki delegation has been seeking an appointment with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, but no meeting has been scheduled yet till the time of filing this report. A delegate who attended the meeting reaffirmed Kuki people's demand for a separate administration and said they will continue to press for it. Mention may be made that Chief Minister N. Biren met with Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi on February 3. Violence sees no respite in Manipur since past couple of days. In fresh bout of violence, suspected Kuki militants fired several rounds and bomb at Senjam Chirang area in Imphal West District early today. There is no report of any casualties so far. The attack started since yesterday evening. Police control room received an input around 5:20 last evening that one bomb was exploded in front of the bunker of Senjam Chirang 6 MR Battalion temporary post located at Senjam Chirang, water supply by suspected Kuki miscreants from Harautel site under Saparmaina police station in Kangpokpi district. Police said there after the incident, the suspected Kuki militants again started firing many rounds, including bomb towards the 6 MR post from 10:45 p.m. OC Sekmai police station, Sekmai police team, SDPO Lamphil, teams of Commando Imphal West and 6 Manipur rifles retaliated. Maitai Community Joint Coordinating Committee of Waitho to Hauka, a joint body of 18 local clubs from Waitho to Kiam Sifai, Hauka and Thoubal Kuno in Thoubal district today launched counter-blockade along the National Highway 102 Imphal Mori road, demanding withdrawal of ban on sale of essential items, including food items, to state security forces deployed at Indo-Myanmar border town Mori by Kuki volunteers, Tengnopal district. Protesters came out on the National Highway around 8 a.m., intercepted good vehicles heading to Mori town at Thoubal Kiam Sifai Babu Bazar. Committee convener KH Inaucha said the committee on February 5 appealed to lift the ban by February 7, but there was no positive response, so they went ahead with the counter-blockade and retaliations, and they continue with Kuki volunteers withdraw their ban. After meeting with Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.H. Satyabrata yesterday, Imagi Maya members also met with BJP Manipur President A. Sarda. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Imagi Maya convener Tokcham Sujata said the Speaker has given them assurance to convene a meeting of the Assembly's Privilege and Ethics Committee on February 14 with regards to course of actions against 10 Kuki MLAs for demanding a separate administration. Sujata said A. Sarda told them that she has already submitted a report to party central leaders to take legal actions against the Kuki BJP MLAs among the 10 Kuki MLAs in May last year. Sujata said the BJP state president also agreed to meet with Imagi Maya members after the February 14 meeting.
Speaker ki matang da amu hajirage akhoi ki assembly ki akhoi ki emergency assembly phambiu haiba matamsda man haire se akhoi ki di phambada kaisu kaide tawbodu house of leaders se khoi honorable CM no oi mana tawraga mana silaga mana moi ki committee cabinet ama phamma matungda madui matungda mana thangalakpadu gi matung ina moi ada assembly da singedabani haiba pot to thame aduna akhoi su sena honorable CM su ngasigi akhoi ki media gi through da aina hajiribase atai ke su nate khoi mai gi mera dagi yaragadi akhoi gi haribase public assembly miyam na pami bose amutang phambi na ba committee do amutang phambi raga khoi gi speaker da thangat piraga amutang masigi process masu tawragadi prajat se sena sarkar su khoi mateng pangni tawri habadu khallani natada na sumaina cabinet oina phammaga natraga delhi da sumai sum chela tawle bise praja se chamamnare.
Political activist Maheswar Tum asks how could illegal immigrants in Manipur have the audacity to challenge indigenous population of the state. He underlined that people should properly analyze the ongoing turmoil or else future generations will face problems. Maheswar was speaking at his reception by locals of Andro, Poiro Khongzin and Wangzing Tenta.
Mapandagi changsalakpa illegal immigrants singse Manipur sanga aga yam power pai nim se komai nom takhana se isa se pokchani bini iramdam sida le ai ko yelo bini re chani ida mapandagi changsalakpa makoina atyana power pai re hare kanda ko de challenge tawri ba Manipur thugai ka hare ba separate administration piu ka hare ba makoi na tawning kusi tawri ba makoi ki kanama pindam thamamdana makoi kanama fil thamamdana makoi kanama ka thamambagino illegal immigrants ama ekana ekta changa sumai to ya na deba adudi ko nenabam thoeba kani nenabam thoi makoi na changja ga icham chamna laibra natraga makoi na chaw ba subidha chi mai phunjani bano bharat ki chuk chaw constitutional right schedule track ka phunjale phangmoi ta refugee illegal immigrants in sida.
Chairman of Ad Hoc Committee of All Manipur elected PRIs of 2017, Fairoijam Heramani, demands resignation of Panchayati Raj Minister on moral ground for violation of Manipur Panchayati Raj Act 1994, Section 22. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Heramani said tenure of PRI members, ward members, pradhans and JP members elected in 5th General Panchayat election ended in October last year, but state government failed to conduct the 6th Panchayat election till date. He maintained that the High Court of Manipur on April 18 last year ordered to extend tenure of the representatives until issuance of election notification, but the government failed to comply the court's order and decided to form an administrative committee of PRIs to facilitate district administration's take on Panchayat related works.
Port ki order se hoji fawo comply to bidana leiri tha mapan tara phajil lagde ko hairi ba port se ekoi comply to bira kadra na irang marak se dei ko yamwa na tare khanga leijab se mokoi ge MCD committee semo na tha tar omusu mangan gre MCD committee do ko na kal that kre high court na kakhrabu order se no na amu ekoi na haijana sarkar ide ko na to biganu panchayat se muthan na ba tawang to biganu Manipur panchayati raj ek se violate to biganu constitution violate to biganu haidun leiringai marak sida tang ngasi ngarang tang tere pawda mukoina DC concern jing gi kutang da application kawraga kawgi notice thoga mukoina winning basing dagi MCD committee de yawning ba mi sing dagi apply to na notice thoe aduga ekhoina somda court ki comply to vidri bo posidi thoidana thambiraga mukoina nauna amuk MCD committee je jila parishad amasung gram panchayat sing MCD committee sing je semna na bagi munam phu mu to pai tare.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Jai Jawan campaign of Congress Party. So keep watching Impact News.
Seizure free OPD consultation. Northeast India ge ahanba NABH accredited medical college hospital asina mepum khudi magda affordable quality healthcare phanghanabagi pandamda free OPD consultation camp ama 17 January dagi 29 February phawa Seizure hospitals Langolda pangthok jaragani. Investigation staff 15% surgery, medicine, amasung immunization da 10% concession su phangdigani. Akupa marol Seizure hospitals tagi khangbiba yagani.
Mejo habna miyam da ahan ba oina Samsung smartphone da interest amata yaudana loan da lauba yabagi kudung chaba pijari. Masida natana Realme, MI, OnePlus, Vivo na chingba smartphone singda ahongba mamalda fanghanjari. Akupa marol gidamak lingsin biraksi Mejo hab kay sampad konjeng hajari laikay.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Dr. Shama Muhammad, national spokesperson of AICC, accuses Modi-led BJP government of ruining 1.5 lakh youth who have joined the armed forces under the Agnipat scheme. Speaking to media at Congress Bhawan, BT wrote today, Dr. Shama Muhammad said many youths were enrolled under the widespread armed forces recruitment drive under Agnipat scheme during 2019 and 2020, but owing to failure of the Agnipat scheme in 2022, many youths became jobless. She added that in the past 45 years, unemployment rate in the country peaked during the BJP rule. She said Congress leader Rahul Gandhi launched a 3-phase Jai Jawan campaign on January 31 this year to provide justice to 150,000 youth who were selected for the armed forces but were not inducted after the launch of the Agnipat scheme.
Jai Jawan campaign, which the Congress party has launched on the 31st of January, has two important components. One is to give these 1.5 lakh youth who went through the recruitment process, who went through the rigorous questioning and selection process, to give them their jobs. And the other one is to remove or stop Agnipat and go back to the old recruitment scheme where people join the army because they want to serve the country. They're passionate about it, not because they want a 4-year job. This is not a corporate thing. Mr. Modi wants everything to be a corporate way of running things. He wants to do everything in a corporate way of running things. But army is not that. People give their lives for the country.
All India Trade Union Congress Manipur branch President Rana Pratap Yumnam says the union is all set to stage the nationwide general strike of Sanyukta Kisan Morcha in the state on February 16. Speaking to media at Irawat Bhavan in Imphal, Rana Pratap stressed the need for labourers and government to join hands for the progress of a nation and to victimize the labourers. Speaking to media, All India Trade Union Congress Manipur Branch General Secretary L. Swatin Kumar informed that during the nationwide general strike, Centre will be urged to promptly resolve the crisis in Manipur. He said banks, LIC, Postal Service and BSNL will cease work on February 16.
nationwide oina chachagadoriba asiumba general strike sida Manipur gi chu aikoi leiriba situation chi gi yengaga pura mipungudi sinmi khudingma kaithen amama kariguma su nomi ba mayamda akai ba su pi da boiba yamna phajaba mongda ngarang chi koi convention ma pangthoga koi protest oina apam amada dharna umba protest toba mafum oi tobona lemnai ta sengna haibada hauji center leiriba amasung Manipur da leiriba sarkar china aikoi sinmi jingjida nomo gi victimize ohenna ba tori base sinmi sing aikoi mai thiba yade any karigumba sarkar ama any liba ama chakut pai base sinmi singa leiriba sarkar duga adugi matik cooperation ler matungda aikoi chakut kadabani aduga sinmi sing nomo gi victim ohelaga liba na chakholakani haibase madi aikoi gi thajabagi wangudani
Bharot Shakti Pariba BJP gi lenga asina amyang na privatization da changjalakpa health sector da education sector da banking da postal service da aduga loinana low singu gi lam kya da privatize torpa tongan ba praja section phangba benefit mayam ase masi lupa crore lising humfuga mari gi matak ta kakthagi ba sina maram or kanda miam pak sanna khoi hena kudong tiba kaya mayok nar kadori maram sidagi khoi handaki general strike ase masi khoi Manipur da su yam thina mai pak na ba khoi sanction gani apik ba sinmi karmachari punamak se ngasi di yam drabada thamada khoi na dabi tori ba lupa lising kun ga taruk phangalu haiba dabi ni singba kaya singchi pukak na sanction ga dori ba koi strike se mai pahan binabagi namakta ngasi ge sumba koi press meet ase koi pangthok saban
Oath-taking ceremony of newly elected executive members of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam headquarters for 2024 to 2026 team was held today at Uttra Sanglen Sanakonung. Speaking on the occasion, newly elected president of Desam, M. Somorjit, sought collective efforts to curb drug menace in the state. He urged the government to promptly implement the Private Schools Regulations Act. Somorjit said since its establishment, Desam has been striving towards bringing quality education system in Manipur. He also demanded actions against those ministers and MLAs who allegedly forced 3 officials of Education Department who are now suspended in CBSC affiliation row to issue no objection certificates illegally. Herigon President Ratan, Desam Advisor Lamyanba and Kimax President Ajit graced the ceremony. Desam President M. Somorjit, General Secretary Nongthombam Toithoiba, Finance Secretary Oinam Surjakanta and 13 other office bearers took oath today.
Private schools in the farm the Togok Mamma, free regulate Togongam, the Long Ba, the Magi, establishment of Womatam, then a facility Mam Haraka, the Magi teaching learning the D, Sagi, maintain the basing set, Masigi solution, like an Kaledana. Government Asu, Arang Maksu, Education Minister, Mahiru Luktaruka, Education Minister, Nazaba the Su, High, Basumba, private schools in a fee, Mamma, the no sessions in the Mam Hangalapasa, Masu regulate on Nanaba, but Toxin Local Pio had no Kanang su resto zabani du positively adu moi phajana akoi regulate tong na ba parliament ge du mari le sing tawraga koi phonagani haidana du man positively response bi de dana masigi warosi lam lai haita de private school registration regulation act sa government atu matam da masi chanhan bi haiba se masi
Chairman of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, Takhelambam Ojit, underlined the vital role of officer in charges and supervising officers of the upcoming Class 11 and 12 examinations, which being conducted amid the prevailing crisis. He was speaking at the meeting of supervising officers, officer in charges and inspection cum flying squad team members of the Class 11 and Higher Secondary Examinations 2024 today at Johnstone Higher Secondary School. Ojit also stressed the responsibilities of school principals during exams. He appealed to OCs and SOs to abide by COSEM guidelines for successfully conductions of the Class 11 and 12 examinations, which are commencing on February 20 and 21 respectively. Exam SOs and OCs who are assigned at examination centers in Churchanpur, Chandel, Kangpokpi, Senapati, Ukhrul, Tamenglong, Tengnopal, Nolne, Jiribam and Kamjong districts took part in morning sessions of the meeting, while those assigned at centers in Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Kakching and Thoubal districts attended the afternoon session. COSEM Secretary K.H. Asikumar, COSEM Controller of Examination O. Joy and Johnstone Higher Secondary School Vice Principal P. Nilakumari graced the meeting.
Each and every exam centers ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯆꯦꯟ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯒ ꯂꯩꯗꯣꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ at any point of time ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯑꯦꯁꯣꯅ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯟꯁꯤꯄꯥꯜꯅ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯃꯇꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤꯜꯅ WhatsApp ꯒ꯭ꯔꯨꯞꯇꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯁꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯁꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯟꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯄꯔꯤꯈꯥ ꯍꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤꯅ ꯄꯔꯤꯈꯥ ꯂꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯤꯄꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯅꯣꯇꯤꯐꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯏꯟꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯞꯂꯣꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨꯀꯣ.
Team of District Legal Services Authority Thoubal and District Legal Services Authority Chandel today inspected Manipur Central Jail Imphal and Manipur Central Jail in Sajiwa to facilitate identifications of juvenile inmates and to ensure them with legal assistance as part of restoring the youth Pan-India campaign for identifying juveniles in prison and rendering legal assistance 2024. The inspection visit was initiated under Manipur State Legal Services Authority. Chief Judicial Magistrate cum Secretary in charge of District Legal Services Authority Thoubal cum District Legal Services Authority Chandel, Secretary in charge Masana E. Panmay, Judicial Magistrate First Class More Fakrul Islam Chaudhuri, Chief Legal Aid Defense Counsel Thoubal Maibam Paikhomba, Deputy Legal Aid Defense Counsel Thoubal Chandel Yumnam Johnson and DLSA Thoubal staffs took part in the inspection visit. Nomination for elections to 56 seats of Rajya Sabha in 15 states started today until February 15. Polling will be held on February 27. 10 seats from Uttar Pradesh, 6 seats each from Maharashtra and Bihar, 5 seats each from West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh, 4 seats each from Gujarat and Karnataka, 3 seats each from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan and Orissa, and 1 seat each from Uttarakhand, Chhattisgarh, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh will go to polls. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, BJP National President Jagat Prakash Nadda, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Ashwini Vaishnav, Bhupender Yadav, Parsottam Rupala, Mansukh Mandavia, Dr. L. Murugan, Rajiv Chandrasekhar are among those who are completing their tenure in April this year. Now the sports news. In the ongoing 14th Sahit Manoranjan Singh Memorial CRPF Football Tournament, which is being organized by 143 Battalion CRPF Lamphel Part, FCR None defeated MPSC Manipur 1-0 in the 6th match played today at Sai Artificial Turf Ground in Takil Part. W. Herojit of FCR None scored the lone goal in 90th minute of the match. Trau Kwakaitel beat Wafa Wangoi 2-0 in the 7th match of the tournament. Trau Kwakaitel's Chiranjan and Savami scored 1 goal each in 70th and 82nd minutes of the match. 24 well-known teams in the state are competing on knockout basis at the tourney. Sangay Football School will play ESU Wangkai and SSU Singjamai will face Nesu Kurai in the next matches tomorrow. The tournament is supported by Imphal West District Football Association and all Manipur Football Associations. 4 league matches of the 3rd Under-14 Boys Cricket Trophy under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Associations were played today. In the 9th league match played at PTRC Ground Patsoi Part 4, batting first, Shadow Thangmaiban secured 234 runs in 30 overs with 6 wickets down. In reply, Amka Thoubal secured just 50 runs in 14 overs and 3 balls with all wickets down, thus losing the match by 184 runs. Shadow Thangmaiban's all-rounder Yohen Bakonjengbam was declared man of the match. In the 10th league match played at Thau Ground Thangmaiban, batting first, Lotus Hyanglam secured 175 runs in 2 balls less than 30 overs with all wickets down. In reply, SU Sagolban secured just 119 runs in 18 overs and 2 balls with all wickets down, losing the match by 56 runs. Lotus Yanglam's all-rounder Srinivas Nomaitem was named man of the match. In the 11th league match played at Dhobi Lampak Kongbakunau, batting first, YPHUC Lalambung secured 198 runs in 30 overs with 6 wickets down. In reply, LCC Lamsang met just 75 runs in 13 overs and 3 balls with all 10 wickets down, thus losing the match by 120 123 runs. YPHUC Lalambung's bowler Iswar was declared man of the match, and in the 12th league match played at Luangpokpa Cricket Stadium, batting first, SSC Porompat met 75 runs in 24 overs and 4 bowls with all wickets down. In reply, KSDO Kiamgai secured 78 runs in 6 overs and 1 ball with all wickets intact, thus winning the match by 10 wickets. KSDO Kiamgai's bowler MD Gunbas bagged man of the match title. 28 cricket teams of Manipur, divided into 4 groups, are competing in league matches of the tournament. 4 subsequent league matches will be played tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah says Ministry of Home Affairs has recommended immediate suspension of free movement regime with Myanmar. Nine-member delegation of Kuki groups from Manipur met with MHA team, raising concern over scrapping of free movement regime with Myanmar. In fresh bout of violence, suspected Kuki militants fired several rounds and bombs at Sendam Chirang area in Imphal West district. No report of any casualties so far. Counter-blockade launched on Imphal More Road against Kuki volunteers. Technopol district's ban on sale of essential items to state security forces in More. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next, Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Luhongba yaithokjari aikhoigi ichanupa Sriman Bachaspati Mayum Risikanta LS